What's going on? Welcome to another episode of Mac Eats Season 2. Y'all asked for it and we deliver. Today, we are in Philadelphia with a good friend of mine, Gillie Da King. Right? And today, we had Max's, because last time I came to Philly, we went to Gino's and everybody was like, no, you gotta go to Max's. And the brother right here just brought us to Max's and he's gonna really show us what's going down in Philly when it comes to the cheesesteaks.
I mean, at the end of the day, we up Broad and area. This is my hood. This is where I was born and raised at. And this the best cheesesteaks in the city, man.
This right here?
Absolutely.
Because I did the episode last time and we went to Gino's and everybody was in the comments was like, you didn't go to Max's.
You went to the tourist spot.
Yeah, so this is the real deal. As you can see, there's lines out here. It's always like this?
Yeah. Shit real. Shit all the way real around here, man.
Let's get up in here. Let's try some cheesesteaks, bro.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Who's next? Who's next? What you want? I'm dead serious. Who next? Where my gloves at?
Right. You need an apron around here too.
I don't need no apron. Where my gloves at? You know I love you. I gotta come home. I got my peoples from New York. They say, we got wait in line. 30 money. Right here. Right here. Show my Philly people.
No, these are New York people.
Oh, y'all came all the way down to get it? I gotta cook.
Gillie gonna cook us the steaks. I'm with it. Let's get it.
Come on, let's get some more lined up. I'm paying for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In mine 6.
So I'm waiting to get my cheesecake. Just bumped into Ryan, and he actually told me he lives in China. You live in China?
Yeah, bro. I live in like Shanghai, like in China, bro.
Yo, let me ask you a question. How does the Chinese people treat you in China?
Yo, it's better than I expected, man. Like, it's all love, seriously.
Really?
Like, they fuck with the NBA, you know what I mean? Hip hop, like, they love it. And he's black, so they like it.
Have you experienced racism out there? Like,
it's not really racism. I think it's more of like outsider, like foreigner. You know what I mean? In China, they got a word. It's called white gore. You know, it's like outside people.
Outside people.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it's not really black, but it's like you're not Chinese. You know what I mean?
Because me being born in America, they would probably look at me like a white boy.
This is the proper shade stance right here. If you can see this, you can use it.
China Mac.
Slim.
I'm from New York City.
Cheers.
What's your name?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
So look, I got a question, right? To you, how is the relationship between Asians and black people in Philly? An honest opinion.
It's more or less we got more or less business relationship. Y'all sell us stuff and we buy it.
I think that's everywhere, for the most part.
Yeah, that's as deep as it go.
So do you feel that that's it?
That's as deep as it go. Now, for the most part, we only see y'all in the store.
Yeah.
I see a lot of blacks working more with Asians.
Yeah. Well, in the hood, y'all be in the store behind the glass, and that's it. I don't know what you waiting on. Yeah, I mean.
I just listen to your story, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what good
Hold on. All right, so here we go. From the jump, I know I'm gonna need a lot of napkins, because this thing is like, it smells good.
See, the thing is, you're supposed to fuck the napkins when you done.
Yeah, word.
Damn.
So Gillie just told me he don't even use utensils. He eat with his hands.
I eat with my hands, man.
All right, so hold on. I'm about to eat with my hands real quick. Hold on. Let's check this out. It smells amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Here we go.
Right now he's thinking, I've never in my fucking life tasted a cheesesteak, especially.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This cheesecake is fire. I mean cheesecake. It's not even a cheesecake. This shit got me saying different shit. It's a cheesesteak. This cheesesteak is fire. Remember when I ate the Geno's, I really was into. I was like, what's the big deal about this? This right here, the flavor, like it just jumps, like it's jumping, and like the way they season this meat, the way the bread is nice and like it's soft, and it's good, yo. It's really a good cheesesteak.
Absolutely.
Oh, this is fire.
It gotta be sloppy like that. You see, it gotta be. If it's not sloppy, they gotta give you the cheesesteak like your woman give your head. If your woman don't give you sloppy head, if it's not all, you not all wet everywhere, you don't gotta put a towel down under you because she about to goddamn get the whole bed. If that's how your cheesesteak gotta come. Sloppy. Oh, you right.
Yo. This shit is seasoned to perfection. It's cooked really well. It's not like, in the way they
smacks, man.
The peppers with the pickles, but the pickles isn't that strong. It's just perfect combination of flavors, seasoning, and they just cook this shit right. The bread is fire. It's just really good. Shout out to Max's, because when people think about cheesesteak, they think about Philly, right? When they think about Philly, they think about cheesesteak, and Geno's was not really a good representation of that. Max's is definitely a way better representation. This is why, I would drive a couple hours just to get this. This I would.
And let me reiterate on what he was saying. Shout out to Philly. When you think about Philly, you think about Gillie. And when you think about Gillie, you think about AAPI Ave. And when you think about AAPI Ave, you think about Max Steaks.
Yo, fire. So look, Gillie. This is Mac Eats. It's all about the food. But now, I have you as a guest. I want to talk to you about something other than food. As I come here, I see like there's a pretty good Asian population out here, right?
Yeah.
Where do they usually stay at?
They all over, but a lot of them be in South Philly.
Do you have you got a lot of Asian friends out here?
Yeah, gang of them.
Yo, your wife.
Yeah.
She's
half Korean and half black.
So all right. So lately I've been seeing cause for most of my life, I grew up in the system. I grew up, in the hood in the system, and I never really had. I always looked at black people like brothers, you know what I'm saying? I didn't look at skin complexion. I never had that type of, relationship, attention relationship with black people. It was always love with me, you know what I'm saying? But then as I come out and I'm doing this music stuff and I'm on as a public figure, I'm starting to see there is a lot of tension between black and Asian people, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like the underlying problem a lot of black people have is that they feel like the Asian people just come over here and they open up all these stores in the neighborhood, and the relationship is just a business relationship, and that the Asian people don't respect the people that they're getting money off of, right? So I feel like that's like the underlying, like a lot of people have a problem with that. You know what I mean? So what's your take? Like, how do you feel? How do you feel about that take?
I feel like this America is equal opportunity for everybody. You know what I'm saying? The Asian people that, I grew up off the Chinese store.
Yeah.
The people that own the Chinese store, Chop, that was my peoples. That was like family. You can go there, Chop, let me get 6 wings and some French fries. I'ma pay you tomorrow. Like, a lot of times them niggas saved our lives. Because we really knew them motherfuckers. They knew us for 20. You see us when we 7, when we 8, we 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 16. It's like, you see us every day. What's up, Chop? What's up? What's up? So, to us, you know what I mean? We ain't really had it growing up. We didn't have no, this shit is, in Philly, it's like, this shit is cut from a cloth for the survival of the fittest, man. You know what I'm saying? In every hood in North Philly, you got a white boy who, he probably the only motherfucking white boy in the hood. But that nigga put his stripes down. I could tell you about a white boy we grew up with. He talked just like us. What's up, nigga? And wish you would try to say something to him, but when I grew up around all niggas, fuck is you talking about? Nigga, my whole life I grew up around all niggas. And they my homies, they my brothers. This how I talk, nigga. What? Come on, step in the street. I'll beat you the fuck up, nigga. Fuck you talking about? So, it's either you gon' swim or you gon' drown. Once you show you gon' swim, you good. I don't give a fuck what color you is. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically,
the Asian people come here, they usually come from a different culture. So they usually reserve, they usually ain't with. But then after 2 years of being around this motherfucker, you like, fuck you, nigga. You fucking right. Cause the shit that you done went through in your fucking store of arguing with motherfuckers and that you realize, oh, wait, hold on. They don't respect this calm shit.
Yeah.
They don't respect this reserve shit. You gotta meet brute force with brute force. So you see the change in them. They come around, they be so calm, then they be like, can you please leave the store? Can you please leave the store? Can you please get out? Can you please get out? After 2 years, they like, get the fuck out. Hold on. You feel what I'm saying? Shit get real, so they learn how to adapt. It's equal opportunity here, man. Anybody could be great. The same way they open up stores, restaurants, whatever, motherfucking black people can do that. Spanish people can do that. So, you know what I mean? With me, I lead with respect. I don't give a fuck what nationality you is.
Culture. What is culture to you? Like, what does culture mean to you? Because hip-hop is considered a black culture. It's a black culture, right? So what is culture?
I mean, culture is, to me, is being hella creative. When you coming from the ghetto, like, growing up in the ghetto, we some of the most magnificent motherfuckers, man. To come from this shit right here and to make it out and to be you from a city in Chicago, you from a city in Philadelphia, you from a city in St. Louis, you from New York, and you do something that impact the world. You was just a motherfucker who ain't even have an opportunity. So that means your motherfucking odds is like 1 in a billion. And you the motherfucker that make the change, make motherfuckers want to start rapping. That's culture to me. That's what that is. That's culture. When you leading and you make motherfuckers change and adapt to what you doing. Drake is leading the culture right now, right?
I believe that.
Big Sean. J. Cole leading the culture, right? Kendrick Lamar leading the culture, right? But then you got some other niggas who they gonna be here today and going tomorrow. That ain't culture.
Do you think a person's color has something to do whether they're involved with a culture or not?
No, not at all. Because it's motherfuckers that can affect the culture that didn't even grow up in the hood. But they got something special about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you affect the culture, you being part of what's going on, you setting the trends out here. It don't matter where you from, it matter where you going.
So if I grew up right here with you in North Philly on Erie Street, we grew up same time, same thing. But you're black, I'm Chinese, right? And we share the same culture. Would we share the same culture?
Yes.
And would I be a part of the culture or would I be a visitor of the culture?
See, just like I'm saying, just like I just reiterated on before. I grew up with white boys, is one of them in every motherfucking hood. They part of the culture. Because, Nick, what you think? Because my skin color white and I grew up in an all-black neighborhood, I'm a bitch ass? No, I ain't going for that. Come on, nigga. Let's go. Right. So it's either you gonna swim or you gonna drown. The ones that show they gonna swim, they part of the culture. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I feel you.
Because at the end of the day, when you grow up around this shit, like I said, man, it's only the strong gonna survive, man. Either you gonna be one of the motherfuckers who gon' be steadfast, or you gonna be one of the motherfuckers that's gonna be like, I'm totally out the streets, I go to work, I come home, I mind my fucking business. But if you got any increments of being in the streets out here in this shit, you gotta be built to last, man. You gotta be built for it tough. And even the niggas that's built for it tough get their biscuits knocked out.
With the relationship between Asians and the black people, it's like more or less a business relationship, right? And also, like, you know, a lot of like you said, a lot of Asian people come from different countries, and they open up businesses, and they're not coming here rich. They come in just with a little bit that they got to start up, you know, a new life for them, their family, build a life for their family, and they coming into like bad neighborhoods. Like, how would you say these neighborhoods are in Philly?
Well, they fucked up.
They fucked up.
Absolutely.
So now, you know, they come into these restaurants. And they make these restaurants, and then they put like bulletproof glass in the restaurants. They like, you know, certain things like that. How do you feel about that? Like, what do you think
I feel
about
like
that?
you gotta protect your assets. That's like saying to a motherfucker, you know, okay, you about to jump off this chopper in Iraq, and you got an M16. Is he being racist? Fuck no. He know it's go to fuck down in Iraq, and he better be on fucking point.
Right.
So they just protecting their asset, because let's be for real, you're in an area that has a high crime rate,
Right.
Of robberies, kidnappings,
Shootings.
Motherfuckers will wait for you to leave out in the morning to take the money that you made all day to the bank and rob the shit out you.
Right.
I've seen it happen 1,000 times.
Hey, yo, bro, I'm really glad we had this conversation, man, because I really feel like this conversation should be had more, and I'm surprised that more people of like Asian and black cultures and races aren't having these type of conversations to kind of bond us, because in reality we have a lot of similarities, you know what I'm saying? Right. And we come from, it's different struggle, but we all come from struggle. Right. And we can all, you know, relate to that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just surprised that by your reaction, because from what the media paints, it's like black against Asians, black people hate Asians hate blacks, and it's like, you know, that propaganda, you know what I'm saying? And as I'm talking to you, you know what I mean? And as I'm talking to other people, it's not like that. It's just, I just think there's just needs to be a better understanding between the two peoples, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, you know, you got the media, they always portray, you know, if you're a person from the suburb and you watch the news, you think everybody in the hood is a killer.
Right.
Because that's all you see. 4 people shot in North Philly, you like, oh my God, I can't go to North Philly, I'm gonna get shot. When the reality is, it's a small percentage of motherfuckers that's doing goofy shit, and the larger percentage wake up and go to fuck to work every day and try to be productive in real life. So, you know, the media is the media, and the streets is the streets. Because when you're down here on ground floor, you really see what's going on. Feel what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, bro.
All love, baby.
It was a pleasure, man. Thank you for
Anytime
having us.
you
Thank you
wanna
for
come to Philly,
introducing
man.
me to Max's. Listen,
Right.
Mac East, all of my people out there in the food world, everybody that loves food, Max's Steak.
Right.
If you're gonna come here and
Right.
try to steak here. It's
Right.
fire. Thank you for introducing
All
me.
love, man. You
And
already
they
know.
love you out here,
You
bro.
already know. The king of Philly.
Huh? Much love.
Right.
We out.